The wedding blazed with lights. Music pulsed. Laughter echoed. Dancers spun across the polished floor. In the corner, against the wall, sat a girl in a wheelchair. Her father danced with the bride. The girl watched. No one watched her. Her name was Masha, 8 years old. Pale knuckles gripped the armrests of her chair. She'd perfected the smile, the one she showed her father when he glanced over, which wasn't often. Every important event, he brought her along. Every time, he left her sitting alone. Victor was a successful man, built an empire from nothing, attended every gala, every wedding, every charity dinner that mattered. His daughter came too. Good for the image, people said. Caring father, family man. But between the handshakes and the speeches, between the photos and the champagne toasts, Masha sat, waiting, watching other children run and play and spin in their fancy clothes. She'd stopped asking to join them years ago. Tonight was no different. He'd rolled her to this corner an hour ago, adjusted her dress, reminded her to smile if anyone looked, then disappeared into the crowd of important people. She'd been sitting here ever since, visible but invisible, present but forgotten, like a piece of furniture no one noticed anymore. Andre noticed her during his third trip to the refreshment table. He'd come to the wedding with his daughter Sophia, who was now spinning on the dance floor with the other children, her laughter cutting through the music. He was reaching for a glass of water when his eyes landed on the girl in the corner. She sat perfectly still, too still for a child at a party. Her hands gripped the armrests like she was holding on to something that might slip away. Around her, the celebration roared, music, dancing, joy everywhere. But she existed in a pocket of silence. People passed within inches of her wheelchair. No one stopped. No one even glanced down. Andre watched for a moment, then another. He saw her face when a group of children ran past, laughing. Saw the way her rehearsed smile flickered for just a second, revealing something raw underneath. Longing, maybe. Or sadness so deep it had no bottom. He couldn't walk away. Something in his chest twisted tight. Andre wasn't a hero. He worked construction, lived in a small apartment, drove a 15-year-old car that coughed on cold mornings. He didn't have money or power or connections, but he had something else. He had eyes that still saw people. He walked over. The girl looked up, startled, as if she'd forgotten people could actually approach her. "Hi there," Andre said, crouching down so their eyes were level. "I'm Andre. What's your name?" She blinked, hesitated. "Masha." "Beautiful name. Are you having fun, Masha?" The question hung in the air. For a moment he thought she might give him that rehearsed smile he'd seen from across the room. Instead, something in her face crumbled just slightly. "Not really," she whispered. "Me neither," Andre said, and he meant it. "These fancy parties are kind of boring, aren't they? Too much standing around, too many adults talking about things nobody cares about." A tiny smile, a real one, tugged at the corner of her mouth. "My daughter Sophia is here somewhere," he continued, glancing toward the dance floor. "She's about your age. She loves cartoons and hates broccoli. What about you?" "I love cartoons too," Masha said quietly. Her grip on the armrests loosened just a fraction. They talked about cartoons, about favorite foods, about how weird wedding cake always tasted. Andre asked questions and listened, really listened, to her answers. He didn't treat her like a child to be pitied or a problem to be solved. He treated her like a person, someone worth talking to, someone who mattered. After a while, he called Sophia over. His daughter bounded up, breathless and grinning, and Andre introduced them. Within minutes, Sophia was chattering away, telling Masha about the dance moves she'd just learned, asking if Masha wanted to watch from closer to the dance floor. "Can we move your chair?" Andre asked gently. Masha's eyes went wide. "Really? Of course, really." He wheeled her closer to the action, where the music was louder and the energy was electric. Sophia danced beside her, exaggerating her moves to make Masha laugh. And Masha did laugh, for the first time that evening, truly and completely. Not the careful, rehearsed smile she showed her father. Real joy. pure and unfiltered. Across the room, Victor was shaking hands with a business partner when he heard it, his daughter's laughter. He'd heard her laugh before, of course, but not like this, not with this kind of freedom. He turned and stopped. Masha sat near the dance floor, surrounded by light and music and life. A man he didn't recognize knelt beside her wheelchair, smiling. A young girl danced in front of Masha, spinning and laughing, and Masha was laughing too, really laughing. Her whole face lit up in a way he hadn't seen in years. Victor's chest tightened. When was the last time he'd made her laugh like that? When was the last time he'd even tried? He stood frozen, watching his daughter come alive under the attention of a stranger. This man had done in 20 minutes what Victor hadn't managed in years. He hadn't thrown money at the problem, or hired someone to handle it, or checked a box on his mental to-do list. He'd simply sat down, asked her name, talked to her like she was a person worth knowing. The realization hit Victor like a punch to the gut. He'd brought his daughter to every event, yes. Showed her off, yes. But he'd never actually seen her, not really. She'd been there, always there, right beside him, visible but invisible, and he'd been the one who'd made her disappear. Victor crossed the room. His legs felt heavy. He approached slowly, and Andre looked up, reading something in his face. "You must be Masha's father," Andre said, standing. "I am." Victor's voice came out rough. He looked down at his daughter. Her smile had dimmed slightly, that careful mask sliding back into place, the mask she wore for him. "Thank you," Victor said to Andre. The words felt inadequate. "Thank you for seeing her." Andre nodded. "She's a wonderful kid. You're lucky." Victor swallowed hard. "I know. I forgot for a while, but I know." He crouched down beside Masha's wheelchair, really looked at his daughter, maybe for the first time in years. "Masha," he said softly, "would you tell me about the cartoons you like? I want to know. I really want to know." Her eyes searched his face, looking for the lie, the performance. She didn't find it. Slowly, carefully, she began to talk. And this time, Victor listened. One moment of attention changed everything. Not heroism, not grand gestures or expensive gifts. Just a simple hello. Just someone choosing to see. Andre left the wedding quietly, Sophia's hand in his. Behind him, Victor sat beside his daughter, learning who she was for the first time. How many invisible people surround us every day? How many Mashas sit in corners, waiting to be seen? A simple hello can change someone's entire world, maybe even save it.